Oh my goodness, it is a literal storm out here. I don't think you can see it, but it's crazy. Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. It is officially crazy weather outside. Like, it is intense out there. I mean, I'm sure you can hear the wind and the rain, through the camera, but it has not stopped raining since Sunday. Schools are closed. I think, it's one thing that it's continuously raining, but the wind, I saw earlier actually on my phone, I think the gusts were at 80, I think it's 84 kilometers an hour. I think that's what it was. Let me just check here on my phone. Now it's 73 kilometers. But it was in the nighttime, or like a little bit earlier, around 84 kilometers an hour, which is crazy. I see it is going to drop, the gusts are going to drop down to 58 kilometers an hour, which is still a lot. Anyway, so it's continuously raining with that. So roads are so flooded, people's houses are flooded. I mean, roads are closed. It's gnarly out there. So luckily I'm very fortunate to work from home, so I'm so grateful. But it's even scary in here because of the winds and stuff, and it's loud. Like, the wind pushing the rain against the windows are actually quite loud. So I couldn't sleep. Like, I slept so badly last night because of it. I had to put my earphones in at a point and like put some like sleep sounds on and put it quite loud because I couldn't sleep with that. There's a difference between nice rain sounds that you fall asleep to and then basically feeling like it's like a tornado, hurricane situation. So this is supposed to last, well, the weather warning is only for today, but this has been going on since, like I said, Sunday, and I think it's going to last up until this coming Sunday, which is crazy. But because I slept so bad, I do not have the energy to work out or anything this morning, so I'll work out this afternoon, I guess, I think. So I'm actually just sitting in bed and I'm going to do my Bible study in bed this morning. Jason made me a coffee earlier, so I'm lucky, but I have my Bible and I have my little highlighters that I use. These ones don't bleed onto the other pages, so they're quite nice to use. So I'm going to do that in peace now, well, with this background noise, and then I'm just going to get ready for work. Nothing very exciting, I would say. I just thought I'd film because of the crazy weather, so today is a weather update vlog, and I'll try to show you the weather later on in the day to see if it kind of improves. It doesn't look like it's going to improve that much, but currently I feel bad when I look at all the cars that's still on the road that needs to go to work and stuff, because I feel bad for people that can't actually work from home, because I feel like there's a massive safety concern, by being on the road right now. I would say Jason actually had to go to work, so I felt so sad for him this morning, but he went in. He's going to come home at a point, I know, because they can today because of the weather, but he did go in this morning early. He said he might bring me a coffee later when he comes back home, which will be nice to have a little nice coffee when he comes back. But I spoke to him on the phone right now, and he says it's just water everywhere in like the city center, because that's where he works. But he's still seeing people with exercise clothes running outside, and I'm like, what is wrong with people? Like, this is just not the time. Maybe later today or whatever. But anyway, I'm so grateful to be inside. It's very, very cold, so I'm going to have to make a hot water bottle, as I do always. Maybe we'll put the heater on when he comes back. I don't like to put it on. I think I spoke about that already in a different video. But yesterday, I thought I had no, limbs left by the end of the day, because it was just so cold, and I couldn't there was just nothing I could do to actually heat my body up. It didn't work. So maybe today is the day to get the heat out of the cupboard and actually just put it on. But I'm going to wait till he comes back and then we can decide, or he can help me, because that also involves an extension cord of some sorts, and I don't know where they are, or I don't know where to plug it in, and I actually don't feel like having to make that decision right now. So for now, my hot water bottle will do. Luckily, our beds have electric blankets on them, so during the night, when we get into the bed in the evenings and stuff, the bed's nice and warm. So even though the apartment's really cold, the bed is warm, and that's fine for us. So actually now in winter, even if it's not raining, all our windows are open because I like the fresh air, even though it's super cold. Because the bed is warm, we can leave the windows open and stuff. It's just now that I can't, which bothers me. I'm also going to have to make a plan with washing at some point. I don't know if I need to take it to the laundromat. I think there's one up the road. I might need to do that because, yeah, it's not great if I'm going to leave the washing for too long, and there's just obviously no way I can wash any washing in this weather. So I might need to run up to the laundromat and get it washed and dried. They're pretty efficient and it isn't that expensive, so I'm happy to also wash it here and then just take it up the road to dry. That's also fine with me, so I might check that out. And then I need to call the vet today to figure out if the bunny, what vaccinations the bunny needs. I was reading on like certain ones. I know there's certain vaccinations that's not available in our country for them, but I was just curious to know if there's anything else that he needs to get. So I just want to call them to ask them, because they are literally across the road from where I work, so it's so convenient. So I can actually, when I'm in office, run there, or like I said, I can call them today. But they're very close here, which is really nice because finding an exotic vet is not easy at all, actually. So when I discovered that they were literally the building across from where I work, I was like, this is so convenient. And the other day I actually donated some bunny pellets, so I took it to them because our bunny did not want to eat that brand of pellets. So I actually donated to them so they can give it to bunnies that come in, or whatever bunny needs, a little bit of food. But I'm going to continue with my Bible study now, and I'll chat to you a little bit later. Fingers crossed this wind just goes and dies right down. Okay, so the day is done. I just finished like a light 30-minute exercise. I was going to do an hour, but I ended up not because I didn't want to. We went to spa after work quickly because there is a kind of a nice one very close to between where we live and where my work is, so it's relatively close to home, and I am craving those ice waters. I'm going to show you now. I have had a craving for the last like 2 weeks for that since the first time I tasted it like a couple of weeks ago. I have just been craving it, and the sad thing is it's very expensive. I think at Spa, I think it's around like
34 rand or something, around, you know, that kind of price. And that for me is very expensive for like a sparkling drink. So it's not something that I am going to buy often, but I was craving it so badly. So eventually Jason said he'll come with me and we can go get that. So we went to Spar to go get that. It was raining outside when we left, but when we got back, the sky was actually really, really nice. And a little bit, you know, like the clouds opened up a little bit. So I don't think it's currently raining, but it was raining majority of today. Anyway, so we went to Spar after work, and then I just did a little quick 30-minute exercise now here. And now I would like to just go take a shower and then jump into bed and just read or watch some TV, whatever feels good, seeing as I slept horribly last night. I hope the wind doesn't actually, you know, act out again like last night. And I think, like I said, the gusts were like, I think it was at 80 kilometers at a point or something. So I hope tonight it's better. It's a lot more quiet now than it was, so hopefully that lasts. But yeah, so hopefully I get like a good night's sleep. But let me show you the drinks that I got. So I bought 3 flavors. This is grape raspberry. This one is coconut pineapple. And then this one is orange and mango. So I think I've had both of these before. So good. This coconut pineapple is like that cocoa pine. What is it? Not Sparletta, Jive or Sparletta, one of those. So good. So that reminds me of that. And then I'm excited to try grape raspberry. I love anything like grape flavored. Fanta grape was my favorite as a child, so maybe this one will be like that. But basically what I like about this is that there's only 5 calories in this bottle and there's 0 sugar. It's caffeine free. There's a lot of vitamins in here, and there's also biotin in here. So it's kind of a nice drink if you don't want to pack on like extra sugar or calories or whatever you know, whatever works for you. But this is so exciting but expensive, because also it's so tasty that I'm drinking it quick sticks. So I kind of have to now take like small sips because it's so expensive. But I'm gonna have one tonight in bed when I watch TV as like a little treat, and that's basically our day. So I'm gonna go quickly jump into the shower and then we'll do skincare routine and end the vlog. Okay, I'm done showering. I am just gonna do my skincare for the night. So I wanted to show you, but basically as of now my routine consists of these 3 things, which is the salicylic acid CeraVe cream, amazing, the advanced repair ointment from CeraVe, and then my tretinoin. So what I'll do is I normally rotate. One evening I combine these 2, and then another evening I'll only use this. I don't use the salicylic acid and the tretinoin on the same evening because that doesn't work on my skin as a combination. This cream or ointment is maybe the most luxurious, nourishing ointment you will ever put on your face. This is amazing. It is especially under like your eyes. Your eyes feel so plump and moisturized in the morning. So this is amazing. Also, you only put a little bit on. It's like a, I don't know if you can see, but it's like a clear ointment. Looks like Vaseline almost. And a little goes a really long way. Did I not just scratch on my head here? Anyway, but the combination that I have here is kind of the thing that's worked the most for acne, because I don't have anything. I have like scarring and I have redness, but I should possibly get something for like redness. But for acne, especially this, the one evening tretinoin, the next, that combination has been the thing that worked, always working the best from like all the years of me struggling with acne. Because I don't know what it is about this one, but he just, I don't know, I'll still like, it will feel like I'm going to get a breakout, but then you put this on and it kind of sorts itself out. So like you can see, I have like scarring, I have redness, but I don't have any acne. So when you put like a tinted moisturizer on and the redness goes away, then basically looks like you have clear skin. But I should get something for redness, but I don't really know what, and I am too lazy to find out, because I'm normally not this red during the day. It's normally just after a shower that I look like this, but like the redness like dies down through the day and stuff like that. So I'm not too-faced, it doesn't really bother me. And you know, I'll put my sunscreen on and it also doesn't appear this red anymore. But anyway, so tonight we're doing this one because I did the other combo last night. And as you can see, like, well, I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot still in here. And I bought this last year, maybe last year, I would say, I can't remember. But I've had this for like, I think like around a year now or something, around that time. And there's so much left and we both use it. So I think it's really bang for your buck if I think about how well this works for both of our skins. Like Jason's skin is so much clearer than it used to be. And also, it's not just that, it also creates a little bit of a smoother skin texture, I would say. My skin used to be rough, like rough. The texture, I really didn't like it. Now it's a lot better, like a lot. And I think the combination of that and this helps a lot with the roughness of my skin. So I feel like it's the best it's ever been. So I'm very happy about that. I am happy that I don't have to be on any form of medication. I didn't ever want to take a pill again for my face, like my acne. I've always wanted like creams and stuff, like topical stuff to sort it out. So I'm happy that this is kind of, you know, the route that's working for me, because skin stuff is a mission and what works for me doesn't work for you, and the list can go on, because I know a lot of people have, you know, very sensitive skin and this stuff is just too strong and their skin can't handle it. I'm so surprised that both of us are doing so well with it, and you know, it doesn't really affect us in a negative way. So that's all. Maybe later I'll put this under my eyes before I go to sleep, because these two you can obviously put together. So I'm going to do that later. And then, oh, before I end the vlog, fun thing, I got my bite plate. I don't know if it's called a retainer or a bite plate. My dentist calls it a bite plate. So I got that. I'm not going to show you what it looks like because it's a bite plate that needs to go into my mouth. But I got it they made one for my, you know, upper teeth. So it's weird to sleep with it. It's fine. Don't love it. Really don't like it. The first night I was kind of scared that I was going to swallow the thing, or it's going to kind of clip loose and then I'm going to swallow it, but that didn't happen, luckily. But it's necessary because I have been grinding my teeth so badly and it just isn't good. And even though I need to stop whatever's causing the grinding of the teeth, I needed to get an interim solution to it. So now I have my bite plate, so I'm super happy about that. I mean, I went Saturday morning to the dentist and Tuesday it was ready for collection, so that was quite quick. So I'm gonna end the vlog now because I want to go lie down and enjoy the rest of the evening. So thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.